The West Coast region is a rugged stretch of wild rocky beaches and bush-clad hills, sweeping up to towering icy peaks. It's the place to find wild, unspoilt nature and best explored by car. Our route took us from Nelson down Highway 6 to Harry Harry. It's a spectacular drive with lots of places to stop en route.
This is Punakaiki, and it's about 4 hours drive from Nelson. It's a beautiful little spot. We actually recommend people break their journey here in between Nelson and Franz Josef, and it's so beautiful. The coastline is just completely dramatic. You've got these amazing pancake rock sort of formations and blowholes, and just the sheer amount of water just banging into these places is amazing. So it's a real little treasure, and it's just besides the rocks and the sea, you're actually surrounded by this amazing flora and fauna that you don't see anywhere else in New Zealand. So I'm really pleased that we came here. It's absolutely beautiful.
Continuing south, another few hours' drive took us to our overnight stop and the chance to try out another style of accommodation at the Wapiti Homestead.
It's a real sort of farming community around here. It's a little place called Harry Harry. I think the population is less than 100, and it's been a really great experience. It is a real experience to stay at a typical B&B or farm in New Zealand. There's lots of different options to do it. This is actually quite a high standard. All the rooms have got, you know, their own bathrooms and things. Outside we've got cows and deer and elk, and we've been out feeding them this morning, and it's a real taste of proper rural New Zealand life.
It's quite a regal young fellow, the one out the back.
What's the thing when they raise their heads up when they're walking along? That's when they look most regal, isn't it?
That's an elk thing. Some people would say it's a touch of arrogance, I say it's a touch of class.
Right.
The undoubted highlight of the West Coast are the Franz Josef and Fox glaciers. There are various ways to explore the area, on foot or on guided tours, but for the best views of all, you need to take to the sky.
Every day is so amazing here. It's all about the ever-changing landscape, you know, and you basically are making every day the trip new, because everything is melting away, everything is changing so fast, so everybody actually coming every day has got a just original experience, which you can't really express on a film, you can't express it by photograph. You could come and see it and you won't believe it. It's just an extraordinary experience, and I just am basically looking forward when I will be 60, 70 years old, and one day I will be able to say that, yeah, I've been a glacier guide on Franz Josef in New Zealand.
What did you think of today?
Breathtaking.
Yeah.
The blue colour is just phenomenal. Like, it's such a piercing blue, and
Yeah.
I didn't expect there to be so much water either. The running water and the blue pools and
And going through all the little caves and stuff.
Through the caves,
wicked.
but yeah, great guide, made it easier.
Yeah.
So he knew what he was doing, and
And you felt completely safe, didn't you?
didn't feel uncomfortable at all. Yeah.
I thought it was going to be freezing and we're going to be sliding all over the place and having to pick our way through, but just exceeded our expectations, I think.
Absolutely phenomenal.
In contrast to the drama of the glaciers, our next stop took us to the scenic tranquility of Lake Meraki and an overnight stay at Wilderness Lodge.
In season we have the penguins here, of course, and basically we do trips from September right through to the end of November.
Yeah.
Once the penguins are gone at that stage here, we do a lot of kayaking trips.
Yeah.
And we do a lake safari trip as well. So.
Okay. And at the lodge, your daily fee here, if you like, includes activities as well.
It does. It includes 2 complimentary walks, one in the morning and one in the evening. So your walks, chargeable activities during the daytime are on top of that.
Yeah.
And it's not always everyone wants to do an activity. Some people are quite happy just to kick back, relax, do their own thing, go for a walk down to Monroe's Beach, go see the penguins, or just go out to the lake here and just do a wee bit of kayaking. To be in this environment and have a lodge situated right in amongst it, it's pretty special, eh? It's, especially when you get a day like today too.
Definitely.
Next morning we donned our walking gear to head down through the forest to Monroe's Beach. The stunning scenery in the early morning light was reward enough, but seeing a family of Fiordland crested penguins as they headed out for their morning dip was a real bonus.